finally in Tunisia. What's the area called, Willow? Marrakech?
We're going to Sousse.
Sousse, we are.
Hi guys, welcome to my new channel, Northern Nosh, and my new YouTube channel. So what is it about? Well, I'm going to be doing reviews of beautiful little villages, places to eat in the north of England, mainly around East Yorkshire, because that's where I live. No, I haven't got the Yorkshire accent like Yorkshire Lee. This is what you've got. But today we're not actually in the north of England, we're in the north of Africa, specifically Tunisia, and I'm at this 4-star hotel. I'm going to give it a full review, including the room, the facilities, and obviously what the food's like, and I'll take you guys on this journey of my very first video that it's a little bit left field, but what a way to start on this beautiful day at 5 to 7, and it's already 27 degrees. I think it's going to be about 32 degrees, but last week it was 50, so I'm glad we came this week and not last week. So I'm about 4 days in now, so I think I can give a pretty good rundown on what's good and what is a bit. So let's go check it out. Let's go. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing, it'll be for my vlog.
Yes, my friend, welcome to Tunisia.
Thank you. Hello. Got to try and walk around whilst it's not super busy, but it is actually. Satay chicken skewers. ice cream in here. Can't believe somebody's actually got ice cream. It's only just opened. Somebody's had ice cream. So it's 6:45, and this area is not too bad. But I reckon something like half the area have got towels down already. Yeah, I reckon at least 50%, and there's people coming out now, and I don't make a habit of doing this at all. I am not one of these that gets up early putting towels out, but obviously on this occasion I am, because we've had to, because there's 6 of us. It's now impossible, if we don't put them out, to get enough sunbeds together. If you're a couple, not a problem, but with 6 of us, there's almost no chance if we come out here at 8 o'clock. Well, anything later than 7 o'clock, I reckon. So yeah, pre-warn you, you need to be out here between 6:30, 7 to get your sunbeds. Okay, so let's have a little walk up. Behind me is the security. You've got to have obviously a band to get in here. There's pretty tight security at the front of the hotel. It's all gated off. They do full checks on cars, mirrors underneath the work, so you feel really safe on this site. We have been out shopping. I'll probably put some footage up later on. It felt pretty safe, no problems. Supermarket just down the road. So yeah, no issues here whatsoever. So we're just coming up to the front of the hotel now. So just heading for the main entrance. I've come out this time, it's a bit quieter. if you want to watch any sport. You've got the American bar. There is an extra charge for this, but you can watch football. I think there's Formula on at some point today. You've got a bit of a chill out area there. And it looks like it's got an award in 2025 for Best in Class Entertainment. Third place it was. And that's the activity sheet. So there's always loads to do: water polo, darts, beach volleyball. I've got to be honest, I haven't really taken part in many of them. Well, I haven't been in any of them yet. And then you've got discos, movie quiz, that was on the other night, and various events there. So tonight we've got bingo at 9:20. Went to the white party, that was on our first night. That was decent, so make sure you bring some white gear with you. I think this is probably the bar that we go to the most. This is the lobby bar. And over here, there's a TV room with a library. I've got to be honest, I've only just spotted this today. I'm just going to head down. This is the main dining room. I'm just going to have a quick run through. So you have 2 sit-ins, which you'll get told about when you actually arrive. But this is the breakfast. Let's go and have a look, see what's on offer. So you've got your coffee machine. There's a couple of coffee machines. You've got all your teas. I didn't realise they were there. Milkshakes. You've got hot water, cold milk, which the missus will be happy about because there's none in the rooms. So you've got tea and coffee in the rooms, but nothing to actually finish the drink with. The toaster that usually under toasts or over toast, like they all do. If you're gluten free, you've got a little bit there. We'll do crepes later on. Milk rice, whatever that is. I think these are more of your traditional Tunisian dishes. Detox drinks. Bear in mind, not everything's up and running yet because it's so early. Not all the dishes are out. Everything's labelled.
it is usually better than this. There's a lot of stuff not being put out yet. I think they're still setting it up, like I say. You've got all your cereals. It's not the biggest selection in the world. There's a little bit of information here. Health and safety. You can scan that and get the menu. That's allergy information, opening times. So the bars are open till midnight. You've got the a la carte restaurants, which you have to book. And then you've got your various theme nights. That'll be a good one. Indian on Wednesday. There's a photographer here. You can have your own photos done if you want. Oh, these are the staff members. So it's staff member of each month up on there. So I'll just finish. I was going to take us outside, but I'll just finish the tour of the inside. Show you where the spa is. It's a bit of a trek. But you'll be booking in there, obviously, and if you want to change your money, you just go to reception there and change it. They're the rates for today. What I would recommend on the money side of things is just change it frequently in small amounts. Don't do a load of it, because obviously it's a closed currency, and because it's a closed currency, you can't take it out of the country. You can only change your money here in the hotel, so just bear that in mind. Yeah, and then over here. So this is how you get to the indoor swimming pool, which is actually a saltwater pool. It's quite cold but refreshing. I didn't mind it. The kids weren't that keen on it, but that's the indoor pool there. It's quite nice. And that's open from 10 o'clock till 6. And you just come in, you leave your shoes there, you go and have a shower, and then you go and use the indoor pool. And if you want any spa treatments, then there is a guy who is wandering around. I don't know if it's his spa or he's the manager or whatever, but he does wander around, and he's asked us a few times if we want to do a review of his, well, if we want to go in and check out his facilities in there. It's not really on the cards yet. We might do later on.
Yes, pleasure at all to the dance floor for the Tunisian traditional atmosphere.
Okay guys, so want to do a reasonably quick summary of the hotel. I think overall, as I've said before, bit of a mixed bag, generally good, more positives than negatives. Starting with maybe one of the most important things, the food. The food's, for me, top quality. Probably I'd give it a 9.5, if not a 10 out of 10. Plenty to eat. Authentic Tunisian foods available if that's what you want. Loads of flavour, loads of spice. If you've got kids, there's enough for them to eat. You've got your pasta, you've got your pizza, there was even chicken nuggets, chips, all that kind of thing. If you're into your healthy food, you've got your salads and all that kind of thing. So food-wise, didn't really have a bad meal. Didn't even have repetition, wasn't a major issue. There's always something different, which is sometimes a problem in all-inclusives. It gets repetitive, we know that. And the desserts, the best I've ever had in an all-inclusive, without a doubt. Absolutely amazing, and you'll see that on the footage, or if you haven't already. Absolutely great. Onto a negative, rooms poor, shower head held on with a screw, you know, dangerous, ridiculous, should have been changed. Seen in the footage, just painting over, obvious damp problems. It's just worn. Other people have said that in the reviews on TripAdvisor. Yes, you don't spend a lot of time in there, I get that, but when you've paid for a deluxe room, paid that extra, and you're coming in and it's obviously seen better days, it's like they've kind of painted over everything to try and hide the problems. But for me, not really good enough. You know, you've got no milk to go with your tea and coffee. The fridge has never been topped up. It's clean, it's tidy, the cleaners do a really good job. If you like your towel art, they do that for you and they'll tidy things up. That's great, but that goes with the staff. The staff are really good here. But the rooms are, I'm afraid, so food up, room down. Facilities, pretty good. You've got the spa, if that's your kind of thing. We haven't used it, but apparently it's really good. I don't know if it's a negative or a positive, but there's salespeople here if you want boat trips or if you want to go on a camel ride and that kind of thing. There's plenty of facilities if you want to do that. There's 2 pools, both pretty good. There's the table tennis, so there's enough to keep you occupied. There isn't a pool table, unfortunately, but there is a tennis court, there is a football court, so there's enough to go on. And remember that star rating generally is based on the facilities that the hotel offer you. So yeah, facilities wise, it's got to be a positive on that one, so thumbs up. So in regards to the hotel itself, clean, it's tidy, good location, it's only half an hour away from the airport. The staff are probably the best thing in here. They work tirelessly. The animation team is brilliant. We actually did today play mini golf, bit of a laugh, but there's darts and there's archery, all the usual stuff, if that's your thing. So staff wise and hygiene and everything is definitely a thumbs up. Really, really good. So I think overall I'll probably give this place a good 8 out of 10. If they can just sort of sort the rooms out and sort of a lick of paint here and there, you're gonna get it in these hotels. There's cracked tiles here and there and a bit of paint flaking off on the outside. It doesn't look great, but you know, nowhere's perfect. You know, I'm don't regret coming here, and it's pretty good value for money. So overall, definitely a thumbs up to the hotel.